I'm out, I'm enjoying myself. It's a pleasant day. And today, there's just so much to talk about, but let's start with the basics. So today we're going to talk about how to stay safe while riding. And this is going to be part of the why, so I'm going to actually end up making everything under how and why section of this channel. So how do you stay safe while riding? Well, there's the obvious stuff, gear up, blah blah blah. Okay, here's the rundown. Staying safe while riding means you understand, number one, the road rules. So if you're speeding, that's, especially excessively, odds are you're not going to be very safe because you're already a small bike, and you're already hard to see. Now if you're speeding, it's that much harder for anybody to see you. So by you keeping yourself more or less within the speed limit, and by that I mean more or less like staying within a limit that is, maybe 5 kilometers and over the what everyone else is doing, it's one thing, but going crazy it's a whole different thing. So being safe, yes, be within the speed limit, is follow the rules, follow the laws. Make sure you signal, make sure you do all the little things that everyone else is crying about cars not doing, because, well, you can't cry about everybody not doing certain things if you yourself are not going to do it. So that's really important. Another way to stay safe would be, in my opinion anyway, understand your limitations and the motorcycle's limitations. If you don't understand what your motorcycle can do and what its capabilities are, then you might run into a number of problems because you might underestimate or overestimate your motorcycle. So take the time to learn your motorcycle, take the time to learn and understand what your motorcycle is doing. And of course that means that now you're talking about your skill too. Part of being safe is absolutely knowing your own skill level. And once you learn your skill level, then you kind of combine that with the motorcycle's abilities, and you will be much safer. But taking the time to understand your skill level, taking the time to understand what the motorcycle is doing at any given point, is going to help you to be safe. Now, for my next point, I'm going to say something that I don't think many people point out, and that is literally, excuse my language, but don't be a dick. Now, if somebody is going to cut you off, or somebody's going to fail to signal, or whatever, don't go out of your way to go after them. And that's a huge portion of your safety, because if you're going to take the time to go after somebody just so you can, go nuts on them, well, you don't know who you're running into. If somebody is crazy enough to cut you off, then they're probably going to be crazy enough to do some, a lot worse. So yeah, don't go after people. It's one of those things. You're not hurt, no damage was caused. If you're a motovlogger, fine, put it up on YouTube or whatever, but going after a person and smashing mirrors or even talking to them, giving them the finger, what is the point of all that? What are you going to gain from this? So you're not going to gain anything. So you being safe involves you keeping calm under certain situations, and some of those situations may be situations that somebody did something, but it's your duty to stay calm and cool down, move on with your life, and just leave it alone. Now yes, if you are a motovlogger, yeah, I guess you can put it up on YouTube, but what's the point? It's not going to solve anything really, and it's the best thing to do is be as defensive of a driver as you can be. Never be aggressive, never be offensive. By you becoming defensive, you'll be more aware of your surroundings. You'll be more aware of the cars around you, what the cars are doing. And when you know what the cars are doing, you pretty much have a very good idea of what you're gonna do. If you ever come across an aggressive driver, get out of the way. Don't make a big deal out of it. Just get out of the way, let the person deal with their own issues, and just kind of leave it at that. Next thing on my list, I would have to say, maintain your bike. Now, whether you do it yourself or you do, you get your dealership to do it, or your, As long as somebody that's certified to do it, fine. But maintain your bike. So take care of your bike. You know, wash it, clean it, chain, and everything else. It makes a huge difference to have those things done. Make sure it's serviced regularly. When it's supposed to be serviced, that's when you should get it serviced. That's gonna help you keep safe. Don't do stunting on the streets, guys. There's a huge danger involved, because although you might have control of your bike, somebody may not have control of their car. So you know, and that's one thing. The second thing is, if you're riding in a group, you don't always know everybody in that group. Now, even if you do, mistakes happen, and it would be a shame to be hurt. Most people don't realize. They'll say, well, I have insurance, that's why I have insurance, you know, or that's why the other guy has insurance. Well, insurance will not help you when, you know, with the pain that you're gonna put up with if you're gonna crash and hurt yourself. So insurance will not help you with many things: the emotional, the physical aspect of pain. Yeah, sure, it's gonna pay you the money to buy a new bike. Well, the new bike is kind of pointless if you know, you have broken legs and broken arms, or even worse, a broken neck. So don't go with the mentality that I have insurance, I can test this and I can test that. Yes, always try and advance your skills, but do it within a safety, you know, in a safe zone. Do it when the safest possible way. Nobody plans for things to go wrong, but you have to be prepared mentally for things to go wrong all the time. You want to be the safest possible rider. Use your vehicle as it was intended to be used. So this motorcycle, yes, I'm not out on a track, and if I am, I'm going to use it on the track the way it was intended to be used. But on the streets, I'm going to use it the way legally it was intended to be used. So keep it legal. Look, nobody is going to be perfect. We're all going to do silly stuff. We're all going to make things, you know, make choices that's not necessarily the best. There is no such thing as a person who follows the speed limit to the T every time. But it's not about following the speed limit. It's not about following the, you know, following the signs everywhere. It's about making sure that you're not doing anything silly that affects you or others. And most people don't realize this, but it's not always about you. It's not about how safe you're gonna be. It's about how many people are you gonna affect. So ride safe, guys. Stay safe, ride safe, and just enjoy your bikes. Don't kill yourselves on them. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. Till next time, thank you very much for watching. As always, bye bye. See ya.